video. I'm over here talking. I didn't even start the video, girl. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. I do not know what's going on. All I know is before I went to bed last night, I saw that Halle Bailey, Little Mermaid, had a restraining order placed on Dum Dum Goofy. So I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, so I went down to TMZ. I saw that he found out about the restraining order while he was on that Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross, he's another little misogynistic, racist white boy streamer that is now infiltrating the black blog spaces because he has venom and vitriol dripping from his mouth about black women. So, you know how they like to do, they like to use your emotional labor, your emotional engagement to bring traffic to their sites, the blogs. So they're going to post a racist, misogynist talking down on black women in order to emotionally engage you. They need the emotional engagement. Everybody always asks, how do these white boys be getting into the space thinking they could say whatever the fuck they want to say? Well, behind every racist, misogynistic white boy in the hip hop space is a black man standing behind him. Everybody that was let look, even down to good old Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz over there looking like a straight up German with his little mustache, his little haircut. He looked like he's in some kind of club. Ooh, this is so good. He looked like he's in some kind of club. So let me tell you what I have in there. I have mushroom coffee with cinnamon vanilla. That was the last of my cinnamon vanilla creamer, and then pistachio. So it's vanilla, pistachio, and cinnamon in there. It's not a lot of vanilla and cinnamon, but no, it's not a lot of pistachio in there. It's more vanilla cinnamon because it was the end of it. So I was like, let me just use it all. And then just to top it off, I put a little frothy creamer. A little frothy pistachio creamer. So I was like, oh my God, what happened to Halle? Halle. So let's read the TMZ article. I don't even know what to say. I saw y'all in the comments talking about I can't wait to see what I'm gonna say. I feel like I say the same thing all the time about, look, here I got on a perfect shirt for today. This is merch. This is my merch down in the merch shop. Yes, all men. I should put a little parentheses until he proves otherwise, girl. Period. Because all of them. Yes, all of them. Let's read the article from and then we'll read some of the comments. I did leave a comment yesterday on one of the posts that was talking about Halle and her getting a restraining order on DDG, DVD, girl. And if I thought about it, if I had thought about it soon enough, I knew I was going to talk about it, but I probably should have went through my tweets to pull up tweets about what I said about Halle and DDG. I should have did that. And then y'all said, when I tell you, When I said that it was giving Blueface and Krishan, y'all got on me about that. It's the girl. It's the same toxic dynamics. Y'all just think because she got her little lips be like with a little mole right here that she's just this. She's different. She's different than Krishan, but it's not any different. It's not. I think I've said it 1,000 times that women are socialized to accept abuse from men. What I am proud of what Holly did is hopefully this was the only time that something like this happened between them, this physical altercation that we're about to read about. And hopefully after that, she was like, you know what? After I told everybody to stay out of my motherfucking business, after everybody warned me, I owe it to myself that the first time this nigga puts hands on me, I'm getting a restraining order. And in the order, like I said down here, you better have a judge tell you that he cannot stream and he cannot post about Little Halo. And that was in the order. I said, good for her. In my mind, I'm thinking she's probably like, this is how I'm going to mend with my community. I'm going to file a restraining order against him for putting his hands on me because that's the least that I can do. Because while everybody was trying to protect me from this, I walked right into it, right? You walked right into it. And this is how, on the other end, this is how you restore yourself by, yes, I told everybody to leave me alone. I told everybody to mind their business. I kept my pregnancy a secret. Everybody was warning me about him. He did what y'all said he was going to do. The least I can do is protect myself this time around and get a restraining order. Now, restraining orders really don't mean anything. They're just, it's just, like people break laws every day. So it really doesn't mean anything, but it is a gesture and an act to show that I'm not going to put up with abuse, right? We're not going to normalize this kind of behavior. You're going to be held. Your little image that you want to cut your locks off and everything and try to change your image. No, you put your hands on the Little Mermaid. So everybody needs to know about it. And the way that we are going to know about it is I'm going to go to court. So it could be a matter of public record and it can be documented. He also chipped her tooth. Yeah. So what I'm getting ready to talk about is a little domestic violence. And so trigger warning for those. But I feel sad for her. I feel sad for her, but at the same time, like, how do we do for all the girls that tell us that tell women, mind your business, you old, you bitter, you ain't got no man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you a old bitch, and all this other stuff that they tell women who have played the game. We've been on this level before. I'm on what level you on? 25? Halle, you on 25. I'm 20 something levels higher than you. Almost 30 levels higher than you. Almost, not quite. But I've gone through the levels. The motherfucking is streaming all day. Maybe we can use some video game analogies so that you motherfuckers can understand. I'm on a different level. You're telling people who have already gone through these levels, who have already seen the board, who have already took all the different doors that they can take. You're ignoring those people and you trying to get through the level without listening to the people who have been on the level before. How's that going to work out for you? Okay, well, we see how it works out. When you don't listen and everybody's telling you, it's millions of women who have been on level 25 before with a new baby and a nigga who has the lowest self-esteem and who said he would ruin your career. He wrote a song about it and it's documented forever. And you could show your son that your father wrote this song about me. That's how you show a motherfucker who their daddies are. This is a song your dad wrote about me. It's not quite a love song. I'm going to ruin your relationship. In just one tweet, I'm going to ruin it all. DDG has a following of I don't know how many, and he comes down to the internet. He says slick things. He riles up the misogynist, the little misogynist with the dicks already limp because they're down there taking honey packs in their late 20s and early 30s. Yeah. All you little limp dick bitch ass niggas down there. And then everybody starts attacking her online. He comes down there, he says some shit, and then they start attacking her. Then Dum Dum Goofy's mom just came out and said, I've been quiet for too long. T.O. I've been quiet for too long. Yeah. And if you get your boy mom mouth in the front and say some fuck shit, your credibility is going to be in the gutter. Because you know his family is in the industry. But if you come out with your boots on and your cape on for your abusive son, fuck you too, bitch. I don't like you boy moms. I'm a mother of sons. I have 2 sons. I don't play those. I'm not playing those games. You put your hand on a girl, first of all, I'm gonna disown you. I've been telling them that forever. I will disown you. You won't have a mother. Put a hand on another woman. Put a hand on a girl, and see, don't I disown you? You will never hear from me again. Ever, never, ever. Goes against everything. You violate a person by putting your hands on them. Put your hands on somebody else, and you could tell everybody in your life that your mother is dead. That's what you can tell them, because you will be disowned. I don't play no shit like that. If his mother comes to the front and starts to play that typical boy mom bullshit, where you excuse your raggedy ass, funky ass son, your insecure bitch ass son, and take his side when it's clear she had a chipped tooth, her head face hit a steering wheel. What did you do? Take her head and push her head down into the steering? What did you do? What did you do to her? And I hate to say it, it's almost like a rite of passage. You might end up on the other side of hands, because the way that they're socialized to relate to women, from girls to women, is so fucking skewed. Relationships don't last long because they don't know how to relate to women, to girls, to women in a healthy way. They don't know how to do it. And you, as a girl, woman, you don't have time to teach them. You don't have time to teach somebody how to treat you. Hold on, let me go to the TMZ article, because that's the one I read earlier.
Then I'm gonna go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her multiple times, gets a restraining order. So it happened multiple times. And you can't really say like, ooh, if you have, there's some people have male family members that are crazy enough to act on another man harming a woman or a girl in their community. But oftentimes, like I said, men, they have the patriarchy, the bro code, they have a solidarity that it's unspoken. Even, it's so crazy, because even with cops, and how cops have this reputation for being abusers in their relationships with their domestic partners, and when they answer domestic violence calls, how they are in solidarity with the man all the time because they understand each other. You ever hear, I've had my girl, I'm not fine. They're in solidarity with each other. They are in solidarity with each other. So he comes down to the internet, he talks his shit, people go attack her. Attack her for what? She made the wrong choice. And that's what I said. I hate to say it, but I feel like it's a rite of passage for heterosexual girls. And it's sad. The rite of passage shouldn't be domestic violence or abuse or assault, or it shouldn't be any of that. But unfortunately, the way that these boys are socialized to not even be in touch with their emotions, to the fact that they have to get physical with another person. I don't care if the person is a girl or another boy. You getting physical with people because you can't get your way. You lose control. That's where abuse comes in. And that's in all aspects of abuse, is the lack of control that the person feels like they have. And so the only way that they feel like they can control you is by putting their hands on you. That's in every aspect, from a parent child relationship to a domestic partner relationship. That abuse comes from a lack of control. You want to control somebody else. You don't have any, so you lose control in yourself because you can't control somebody else. It's outside of yourself. Holly says she's had enough of dumb Goofy allegedly abusing her. She's filed a police report and now she wants a court ordered protection from the father of her child, TMZ has learned. In the docs filed Tuesday in LA, she claims things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October, and Holly says DDG to came to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, bitch." Hallie says the baby was crying and she got nervous about Dum Dum Goofy leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with Dum Dum Goofy pulling her hair and slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. Hallie says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they'd take care of the baby, she left, quote, hysterical, with bruises on her arm to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom, and texted a pic of Haley's empty bed to her, along with a text that says, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Hallie says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. The next time he comes into your house and breaks into your house, shoot him. First, take out a life insurance policy on the motherfucker. That's the first thing you do. Take a life insurance policy out on his ass, okay? Now, I don't know if the life insurance policy will pay out, but put Halo as the beneficiary if you happen to kill his father because he broke into your house. Bitch, I would, do you hear what I say? I would take him out of here, girl. My son's father broke into my home. Broke into my home. He would break in. I don't know how many times he did it, but break in and take stuff and or break stuff and then put it back. So I would find something and I'd be like, how the hell did this break? What the fuck? Because that motherfucker has broken into my shit. I knew this is how we knew it was him breaking into my home when I wasn't there. First of all, he made a key. He made a key. Yes, he made a key. Took my key and made a key. Then was coming into the house when I wasn't there, breaking into the house. You're not allowed in the house. I don't give a fuck if you did make a key. You keep breaking in my shit, trying to terrorize me. That's what I say. I always say, if I stayed in Atlanta, one of us would have been dead. Because I'm I'm just as nuts as you niggas are. Trust me. Okay. So one day I told him I was going out of town. I was supposed to go out of town, change of plans. I didn't go out of town. My mother had came in town to watch the boys, watch the house while I was out of town. But since I didn't go out of town, okay, she's going to stay anyway. She still came. I was like, I'm not going out of town, but she still came, still stayed. So I went to work. When I went to work, she was at home. He thought I was out of town. My mom hears a knock on the door. She was like, oh, she's probably getting a UPS. I'll just get it. I'll just leave it. Then she heard the door moving. She was sitting on the couch and this is what she's telling me. what the hell? Like, what's going on? She said he opened the door. She said it looked like he shit on himself when he saw me. And he says, "Oh, I was just coming to get the title of my car, and it's in the drawer in her top drawer." My mom, this is when I tell you I think I cussed her ass out. Why the fuck would you let him in my house and then walk past the threshold? Well, I don't know what kind of agreement y'all have. Well, bitch, you should have fucking called me at work. You know, so and so is here. Yeah, oh, what is he doing there? He don't have no key. And then we could have arrested his ass for breaking and entering. God damn it. Anyways, when I tell you I got on my mom about that so many times. Like, how the fuck would you let him in my house? But that's when male-centered people, they it's just whatever the nigga says. It's eyes just wind all the way the fuck up so fast. And while he was in there getting the title of his car, he stole some jewelry of mine. To this day, he will deny he didn't take any jewelry out of mine. I even asked his little funky Muslim ass. You know, he's a fake ass Muslim. Now I'm getting mad thinking about it. I even asked his ass during Ramadan because I know what the rules are of Ramadan. Lie, motherfucker, and that motherfucker still lied. I was like, that's why I call him a fake Muslim, a Fuslim, because you lied during Ramadan about stealing jewelry from your child's mother, you bastard. Oh, if you could see me, motherfucker. Girl, I wish you could see my face, nigga. Y'all know he's blind as a bat. Yeah, now he is. Fuck with me. You know I got it. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all play with these niggas too much. Let that motherfucker break in my shit again. I'll kill him. Period. That's it. It's nothing to say. And you shouldn't be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. No, that's what happens when you break into somebody's house. You end their goddamn life because I don't know what you had planned for me, and I don't even want to find out. So let me take you out of here. That's what you learn in the game of life. Take these niggas out, breaking into somebody's house. I don't like it. I don't like it. And everybody told that girl, warned that girl. It seems like it's a rite of passage for stuff like this to happen to women. Because the statistics, the way they say the statistics are, ask 10 women, 4 of them have been in a domestic violence situation. 4 of them. Ask 10 women. Ask 5 women. 1 of them has been in a domestic violence situation. So it seems like it's a rite of passage. That's what it seems like. And what are you going to tell her? Go back to him? How many times? You're going to get Carlos King in an interview asking her, oh, when are you guys going to get back together? When are you guys going to go? How big is his dick? Sorry, Carlos got caught astray, but I'm just saying, motherfuckers, how many times you going to tell somebody to go back? You don't go back to him. You don't go back to him. Once a person puts their hands on you, they're liable to kill you. That's the only next level to me. Yeah, it's extreme, but that's to me, that's the only way that you can understand how urgent it is to get away from somebody who put their hands on you, because they don't value your person. They put their hands on you, they don't value your person. They don't value you. They don't value your body and the fact that you have to take care of a child. They don't even care about stuff like that. They don't care about stuff like that. And then when they think that you're seeing somebody else, they flip out. You see what Jax did to Brittany. So this black couple over here and that white couple in the valley, yeah, it's the same shit. Because yes, all of them. All of them. Hope your sons don't lean into their socialization because it's nothing planned. They don't have, the patriarchy doesn't have. You think the patriarchy has any plans for men? They don't have plans for men, but they follow this misogynistic shit. They sit with the bro code, under the honor system. And then they come to the front. Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Well, good guys don't put their hands on people unless they're protecting them. But other than that, no. I feel sad for her. And the crazy part is, all this shit started happening when they became estranged from their mother and father. They don't have a relationship with their mom and dad. I don't know how it is now, but it's been estranged for a few years. And you don't see them anymore. You don't see the father, you don't see the mom, you don't see them anymore. And it's just like now, I mean, I guess, yeah, their daughters are, at a certain time in their lives, just gotta you gotta let them go and have life experiences. But you don't want your children to have life experiences of people harming them. See, because that's when, see, and then like, to me, I can't, I just don't understand, even like thinking like as a mother of sons. I can't even imagine if a little girl came to me, or a girl came to me and told me that my son put their hands on her girl. I'm liable to take his ass out. You don't have to worry about it. Don't You don't have to worry about a motherfucking cop. I'll take his ass out. You ever heard of a mother eating their children? You ever heard of the mother animal eating a child? Yeah, I'm gonna eat the motherfuckers, I promise you. Put your hand on a little girl or a woman. It's over with. I would never stand by a man putting their hands on a woman. I don't care who the man is. I don't care who it is. I don't ask anybody who's ever put their hands on me. They've only been able to do it one time. And have they heard from me since? No, they haven't. And if they do hear from me to where I have to deal with them, like the child's father, you don't get nothing from me. Nothing but what needs to be said. It's almost like sitting on a stand in court. You asking me a question, I'm giving you a one word, the least amount of words that I can use to say what I need to say is what you gonna get from me. Oh, you got an attitude. Well, somebody hits you in the face twice. I don't know what kind of how you want to receive them later. You don't get nothing. You'll never get anything from me ever, never, never. I remember after he put his hands on me, and I'm still trying to deal with him, like co-parent with him. I would literally be staring at him, like thinking. You know how when in the movies where you start thinking of something and it looks like you actually doing it, but then after you come back to the present. Yeah, I used to be looking at him thinking. I remember there was one time I think it was a birthday. I think it was a birthday because I remember gifts being unwrapped. So it had to be like a birthday. And I was just sitting there looking at him, and I was like, I really want to kick him in his face. Like, I used to be thinking of all the violence that I could enact on him because he put his hands on me. And I used to think like, I really want to harm. I wish I was a nigga. I wish I was as big as you, because I would lay you out. I would choke you probably to death. I would choke you. I would try to twist your head off of your fucking body. That's how I feel. That's why like the girl, they be thinking like, you pick the right person to abuse. Don't choose me, because we gonna fight back. We're gonna fight back. Even he will tell the story when he punched me in the face 7 days after giving birth to a premature child. He punched me in the face twice with a closed fist. I'll give you a visual. He is a bouncer. He was a bouncer at a club. That's how tall and big he was. Big and tall, that's his section. Big and tall. Closed his fist and punched me in the face twice while I was trying to get him to leave and trying to get my keys back from him, even though he had already made a copy of the key, motherfucker. And when he grabbed that key, once he hit me, I hit him square in his motherfucking face and broke his glasses. And he will tell that part before he tells how his glasses got broke, why his glasses were broke. Don't you put your motherfucking hands on me. We gonna be fighting, motherfucker. You're gonna be like, that bitch wore me the fuck out. Oh yes, ain't no cowering or nothing. No, that's why I tell you, if I would have stayed in Atlanta, somebody would be dead. I promise you. You break in my house, motherfucker, I'm gonna end your life. Period. It's no, we don't. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to say it. I'm not, there's no sugar coating. It's no sugar, no nothing, no sugar. Blood, bitch. That's it. You're out of here. Break into my shit with my baby, girl. And then you go to his parents' house and explain to them what happened. They're talking about, oh, we'll take care of him. No, y'all won't. Guess what? None of y'all will have any access to Halo, period. Back up DDG as his family member and back him up. You won't have access to Halo either. Fuck with me. Like, our girl, she couldn't call me, hey, Halle, call me. I'll give you some fucking advice. Girl, break into my shit again and send me a fucking text of you taking a picture of my bed. Oh, girl. Girl, you ain't seen evil. You have never seen evil. Bitch, I will turn into the embodiment of your nightmare, your worst nightmare, bitch. You will have never seen nothing in your life like me. Fuck with me. I don't play that shit with niggas. I don't. I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not. So when they be acting like women be cowering and stuff, no, and women fight back. That's why I'm really big on the reactive abuse thing, because bitch, I understand what it's like. Bitch, I'm gonna girl, don't hit me and think you just this big ass nigga. No, I'm gonna punch you right in your motherfucking face and break your goddamn glasses. Now he can't see his target. What are you talking about, Erica? The motherfucker can't see. You understand what I'm saying? He cannot see his target anymore. He can't hit a woman ever again. He won't be able to see a bitch. I'm ducking and dodging. Motherfucker can't see. Motherfucker. Girl. When I tell you that motherfucker terrorized me, I don't play that shit. That's why I was like, I gotta get out of here. Cause you terrorize me enough. See, I'm a mutable sign. You terrorize me enough, I'm gonna become the terrorist. And you're gonna be like, oh God, I picked the wrong enemy. God damn it. Yeah, I'm the wrong enemy, girl. You don't want me as an enemy. Mm-mm. That's why I stay out of things with people, beefs and all that. I stay out. I stay out. I stay out. Because I can go there. And when people tell you who they are, believe them. I'm telling you. Down here with how many 32,000 subscribers. When people tell you who they are, believe them. Don't fuck around and find out. Believe them. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out of his window and yelled, "Go get it, bitch." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, and she says she also has ring footage to back up her side of the story. It is also around this time that DDG claimed on X he's been fighting to see Halo for months. For Halle, though, the final straw came just as the weekend when just this last weekend, Mother's Day, just this last weekend, Mother's Day, when Halle is vacationing with Halo with her sister in St. Lucia. We saw some clips of them. She says DDG texts her links to social media posts, claims that she was on an island with singer Brett Fayez. Halle replied, "No, not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you're okay. Feel better soon." The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards and give her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. We've even reached out to DDG's camp. No word back yet. The text messages, let me read them. It says somebody tweets, pretty much confirms that Halle Brett Fayez rumors, keeping Halo away from DDG while Brent's playing stepdad in St. Lucia is nasty work. And then they they tag academics, and then they sent it to um looks like, I don't know who it was sent to. I think it was sent to Haley, and he put this foul bet, and then he sends another image of Brett Fayez standing in front of a palm tree, and then there's a picture of Haley. I'll show y'all the pictures, and then it says, another post says, here comes academics saying DDG can't see his son because Halle took Halo to be with Brett Fayez in St. Lucia. Treacherous. He said, you think you hurt my feelings when you're really just ruining your own image. Because that's what he said he wanted to do to her. He wanted to ruin her image. He wanted to ruin it all for her. He saw this pretty girl, successful. She probably, I don't know what kind of wounds she has from her parent relationship with her mother and father, but something in her, I don't know if it was her being rebellious and saying, I'm going to, I'm going to be rebellious, and I'm going to not let anybody warning me about this guy. I'm just going to go full force. But he had his eyes on you. Same way Offset had his eyes on Cardi B. They niggas be watching y'all the same way Ralph had his eyes on Drew. Then y'all have babies with these men, and then they start acting weird. But then when you look back, they were probably weird before that. You probably should have never given him the time of day. You probably should have never given him the time of day. This is a terrible look and makes you look disgusting and evil. That's what he's telling her on Mother's Day. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit. You're not going to be able to use my child as a tool in order to make me jealous. Let's get a judge involved, because you're not going to be able to play these games. And that's what we're going to do. The final straw came the last weekend. She was vacationing with her sister, and he sent her those messages on Mother's Day. Like I said, they don't give a fuck what day it is. You saw Lil Wayne kick the broad out on Mother's Day. They don't give a fuck Mother's Day. They don't like women. They don't like their mothers. They don't like women. They don't like no woman. No woman. They don't see women as human. You're an object to be used to ruin. To ruin. How many broads can I ruin in my lifetime? I hope my sons are never on the other side of that, because I tell you, they won't be my sons anymore. I'm gonna come down to YouTube and say, hey y'all, only got one son now. What happened, Erica? No, he didn't die. No, but he put his hands on a woman. So yeah, I just got one son. I pray that is never a story that I have to tell down here. I pray it's not. And from what I can see, they're pretty cool with their friends and the girls around them. I haven't got any word from anybody that my son is. But if a girl comes to me, because I knew when I was being mistreated by somebody's son, I went to their mama. You think their mothers give a shit? They don't give a fuck. These fucking boy mom mothers, they don't give a shit. They just as male as identified and dick worshiping as they asses are. They're always going to put their son on a pedestal, no matter how disgusting he is. Look at Janice Combs' bitch ass down there. Like I tell you, that bitch deserves a knuckle sandwich. Right? It's square in her fucking face. Defending their sons who treat other people horribly. Monsters to other people. Terrorizing other people. His mother comes out. What does she say? Fucking bitch. Hold on. Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody worried about somebody being trapped. Girl, y'all really trying to blame Aisha Howard? Girl, I don't give a fuck if I have an ovulation kit. I know when I can and cannot get pregnant. And I know when I'm sleeping with this. All he had to do was put a condom on. Her ovulation kit wouldn't mean a fucking thing if he wore a condom. Let me see. I'm trying to find that post. I think it was on the shade room of DDG's mother. I'm chilling, by the way. I have no worries. Streaming later on. No days off. Keep stream about that boy. Stream about that boy. She has bruises on her arm and everything else. And you broke into her house. That's the part that really. I'll tell you one thing. Drake knows how to pucker his lips. He Where is the mother? Here it goes. I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize I've been quiet too long. T.O. Not the family getting involved when he's clearly wrong. Oh my God, I want to hug her so bad. I'm dealing with the same shit with the man and his family, and they're from Michigan too. Unless you're going to be on the side of the victim, stay quiet, lady. I can't stand women who have sons and excuse their violent behavior towards women. I can't stand these useless mothers with sons. You was quiet when your son used his platform to attack her, so stay quiet now. The mama entered the chat. He did it. Everything she said he did it. A mama gonna always defend her son no matter what they're doing. Not this mother. Uh-uh. When I tell you I have drilled that into their heads. Let a girl come to me and say, you put your hands on her. I I You might want to be disowned, or I'm a beat your ass and then I'm gonna disown you. I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. When people tell you who they are, believe them. You heard everything I told you in this entire video? Believe me, okay? Believe me when I say. When I heard that, triggered me when I heard he broke into her house, because that happened to me. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, you want to break into people's house? End his life. Delete. Termination. Extermination. I don't know how you want to put it. They don't like to say KILL on the internet anymore, because I guess that demonetizes you. Delete, terminate, snuff out, get rid of, out to put them out to pasture, put them out the pasture. What do they call them? Take them out to the pasture. Old Yeller, take them down, put them down. I don't know. However way you want to say it. We don't have to change the word. Red rum, girl. Oh my God. Somebody pointed it out. Why is his mother's handle on Instagram Tanya made DDG? Not you using your son's name for clout. Don't you have other children? That's fucked up. Tanya made DDG. They have her with a picture holding money, dirty ass money that's probably been in the between the cheeks of a male exotic dancer. Um, right here to her face, the money to her face. I've been quiet for too long. Let me read some of these comments. There's 16,000 comments on here. You should stay quiet too, because you can't say what the fuck your son did to that girl. Right, you weren't there. Not Tanya made DDG. Can we start there? Right. His own mama is a clout chaser. This the boy mom behavior they be talking about. Now, Granny ain't finna see the baby. Right. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out, girl. That's my fucking baby. And you should take your baby, Haley, down there and change the Halo Bailey. That should be the baby's name. I don't give a fuck what this nigga's name. I don't even give a fuck what his name is. Take his name off. Some men should understand that they do not deserve offspring. You do not deserve offspring. Yes, they might be biologically, but you're not going to put your name on my work. You're not going to do that. And you put your hands on me. I made this. I made this. I'm not putting your name. And then you put your hands on me, on the work that I've made. Then you put your hands on me, and you think you're going to run around with somebody with your last name that I made? No, you're not going to have that privilege. It should be an honor and a privilege for a man to have a child with his last name. It should be. It should be. I don't care if you're married. I don't care. Just because you're married doesn't mean that man deserves offspring. I don't give a fuck. It should be an honor. You should have to prove something in order for a person to say, you know what? Yes, now you deserve a child running around with your last name. Most of you, most men and women don't deserve children at all. Don't get me started. I gotta go. Don't get me started. Most of you fucking around in relationships do not deserve, should not be participating in relationships. You don't know how to do it. And you keep fucking people up trying to figure out how to do it. Not only is he using the internet to abuse her, he's now putting his hands on her, breaking into her house. Girl, when I tell you, it would be, girl, it will be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burger alarm starts ringing, period.
It's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing.
That's it. That's what we live by. Break into my girl. I gotta go because I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about it. I would take your son out of here. Break into my shit. He's out of here. We putting his face on a shirt with some wings and some clouds, bitch. For DDG. Break into my shit. Where I lay my head, where I rest, and my child rest. Oh no. You lucky you don't get your goddamn head blown off, nigga. Breaking into somebody's house and then not just that, but sending them a picture of your bed. That's like Joe from You. That's sick, bro. People who think like that and move like that, and then any girl watching DDG act like this, just know he's going to do the same exact thing to you. Just know that. So anybody fucking with him, fucking with DDG, thinking oh, I'm gonna go after Halle, I'm gonna go after Ruby Rose, I'm gonna fuck DDG. Don't. Girls should look at him like he has what do you call lesions all over his body. That's how he should look, like he's decomposing. That's the visual you should have when you look at DDG or any man who puts his hand on a woman. He should look like a zombie to you automatically. His whole fucking aura and everything. You put your hands on her, chipped her tooth. She's an actress. You try then see and stuff like that. When they start doing stuff to your face, girl, I just these niggas be jealous. And all you can say is, girl, we told you. But at the end of the day, how many people can raise a hand and be like, yeah, somebody told me, I did it anyway, and these are the results of me doing it anyway. And we be begging you and telling you, girl, we know, we've been here. We've all been on level 25. You 25 years old. We've all been on that level. We're trying to warn you, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. And y'all be like, you bitch. That's what you get. You you bitter. You blah blah. You don't have no man and blah blah blah. Mind your business. Blah blah blah. And then when you come out, turn like this, turn the completely other way. Girl, I was watching Rodney's review of Basketball Wives. Y'all saw Brandy's hair. I saw it when I saw it because I'm watching Basketball Wives. I'm just not reviewing it. We'll talk about the clips or whatever, but whatever. That's the first thing I saw when they put Brandy on the screen. Her edges gone. You know why? Because she's with a man who cheated on her 50 times. Bitch, ain't no way you don't cheat on somebody 50 times. Bitch, you're in an open marriage. Nobody can cheat on nobody 50 times. You are in an open relationship, bitch. And I don't understand what you're trying to reconcile or what you're trying to get over. Girl, Brandy couldn't say shit to me. You're with a man who cheated on you 50 times. How many times are you gonna realize, girl, that is not the man? He's my best friend. Girl, that's your definition of a friend? And then you get up to how old? Jennifer, 50 years old, still fucking around doing shit like this. Sometimes it's a rite of passage, but the girls be trying to warn you. Some girls just keep doing it. Keep fucking around, keep fucking around, keep fucking around, keep fucking around. Keep allowing this shit. Keep normalizing this shit. There's nothing normal, remotely normal. You saw them people trying to keep a straight face. He cheated on me more than 50 times. They looking at they like. Girl, you wasn't after this is what I say. That with the same man, you were cheated on maybe twice. After that, it's an open relationship. Ain't no cheating on somebody 50 times and you still there trying to figure it out, bitch. Wake the fuck up. Somebody needs to get Brandy and be like, plonk, right there on her fucking third eye. Wake up, bitch. Edge it. When I tell you as smooth as a fucking boiled egg on the side, right? All in here in Brandy. When I tell you they have your edges gone, they'll have your cortisol levels fucked up. No, it's not worth it. And the girls are trying to tell you, get out while you can. You still standing over there on the phone. Girl, why are y'all even on the phone? He cheated on you 50 times. He don't give a fuck about you. Halle, she's going to learn her lesson. I'm glad she went to the get a restraining order. I'm proud of her because that's the least that you can do. Go get you a restraining order. And the next time, the very next time he breaks into your house, you take his ass out. Halo will understand. He'll understand. He don't even like him anyway. He frown. He got his face every time that man is in his face. He be like this. He knows. The babies know. Even their own daddies. They be like, "Girl, this is the nigga you chose to be my father. God damn, his breath stank." That's how Halo be looking at DDG. When I tell you, he don't see it for him. So he'll understand if you took his ass out because he broke into your house where you lay your motherfucking head and rest. When people tell you who they are, believe them. I promise you. And when they show you, once they put their hands on you, they don't mean they're never going to mean good by you. They're not. They're not. So I'm glad she filed a restraining order. I don't think he's going to abide by it because men are emboldened by other men to make fucking dumbass decisions. So, yes, all men until they prove otherwise, girl. Take care of each other, protect your energy, and don't want to, if protect your energy, protect your home, protect your children, protect your poom poom, and protect your assets. And if a motherfucker breaks in your house, you take his head off of his fucking neck. You understand me? Peace.